The other day, I had someone ask me why I sought an autism diagnosis as an adult, even though I knew at the time there was minimal supports available. And honestly, that is such a fair question. You see, my kids were diagnosed with my youngest child being the ideal early diagnosis. We saw signs all along, but he had regression at 19 months, had a diagnosis by 23 months. But the other two children were not diagnosed until after his, even though we had seen doctors all along. So we're talking at 8 years old and 11. So definitely late diagnosis. By the time I had had all three of their diagnoses, the doctor had asked me, hey, you said that you have a lot of these signs and symptoms when you were a kid. Have you ever been evaluated for autism? It had me thinking and wondering, what if that was what my life was like? One of my main reasons for seeking a diagnosis was simply to answer that question, because I was sitting there comparing my symptoms to my kids, wondering if maybe I'm overthinking it, and just really questioning my entire life. And honestly, getting the diagnosis, once the doctor said, yeah, this is autism, it gave me such a relief, but also helped me view my life in this new lens of understanding every part of my life up until that moment. And the other reason is because of my kids, because I wanted to give them the answer of, well, why do we all have autism? And then my third reason was because I wanted to be able to explain to others, especially adults, going through the diagnostic process, what it was like. I wanted to be able to say, yeah, I've been there and I went through the process, and here's what the process looks like. And so those are why I sought it, not necessarily for the supports, even though learning my own diagnosis helped me put in place supports for myself. It was more about the knowledge and sharing the experience with others, and just getting a clearer understanding of why my brain worked the way it worked, and how I could support myself and how I could support others going through the same journey. So if you've been diagnosed as an adult, let me know in the comments if you're comfortable, and tell me how the process went for you. And if you're looking to be diagnosed and you have questions about what the process looks like, let me know in the comments below, and let's talk about it more.